Hello everyone, hope you're all well. I wanted to continue on my legend series, and today I wanted to give someone who was one of the most naturally gifted batsmen of all time, considered one of the greatest batsmen of all time, and someone who had sublime timing and who made batting look very easy, and someone who really dominated cricket and also came into the international scene with a bang, someone who made Pakistan cricket proud. I'm talking about the Sultan of Multan, uh, fondly known as Inzi, Inzamam ul Haq. He was born March 3rd, 1917, Multan, Pakistan. He is called the Sultan of Multan. And Inzamam ul Haq burst into the international scene in the early 90s, and that 1992 semi-finals against New Zealand, where Pakistan were chasing 262 and were in a very bad position. Inzamam came and scored 60 of just 37 balls, and imagine in those times with a strike rate like that, and he guided Pakistan into the finals. And since then, Inzamam ul Haq has been a superstar of cricket. In all, he played 120 test matches for Pakistan, and he scored 8,830 runs, and his average was 49.6, and his highest was 329, which came against New Zealand at Lahore. And in one day internationals, he played 378 one day internationals, and he scored 11,739 runs, and he scored 10 hundreds, and he had 83 half centuries in one day cricket, which was a record at that time, but it has been passed. And Inzamam ul Haq is the only batsman to score 20,000 international runs for Pakistan. That is a record in his name. And Inzamam ul Haq also has a very unique record. He once scored nine half centuries against England in 9 innings. That means nine consecutive half centuries against England in a period from 2001 to 2006. That is a international world record as well. And Inzamam ul Haq was such a talented batsman, and he is 6 foot 3 inches, by the way, very tall figure. And he is someone who really picked the length of the ball faster than other batsmen, and that is the mark of the great batsman, to pick the length of the ball. Inzamam was very quick on the pull. He was a very good puller of the cricket ball, and he judged the length very quickly, and he was on the back foot or on the back foot so quickly. You could just see the timing that Inzamam ul Haq had, and the ease with which he played. I was talking to a friend recently about Inzamam ul Haq, and he was saying that when Inzamam ul Haq batted, you found it so easy. I mean, the way even the fastest of bowlers, Inzamam would just come onto the front foot and just show his bat, and the ball would race for four. That was his timing. That was his footwork. He was just excellent. In between, he was a horrible runner between the wickets. As everyone knows, there have been a lot of comical runouts with Inzamam ul Haq. I mean, in actually one-day internationals, he has been dismissed 40 times run out, and that is the second highest after Marvin Atapattu of Sri Lanka, who was another fine batsman as well. So, and Inzamam ul Haq has obviously made a lot of partners get run out as well. I mean, he was really comical when it came to run out, but as a batsman, he was as good as it gets. And Inzamam, talking about runouts, Inzamam was also is the batsman who was involved in that most famous Gabba incident in 1992 when Jonty Rhodes flew in the air and airborne got a run out, and that was something that defied gravity, and was something new that cricket saw. That was probably the uh, incident which made Jonty Rhodes that famous and almost bursting into the international scene, just like Inzamam did in that 92 World Cup as well. I'm just saying that batsman in that instance was Inzamam ul Haq. It was a crucial run out as well, which changed the match in South Africa's way as well. And Inzamam in that finals of that World Cup, after guiding Pakistan into the finals after that 37 ball 60, he also scored 42 runs of just 35 balls against England in the finals of the 1992 World Cup. And that gave Pakistan a very good total, and they obviously defended that. So the 1992 World Cup, the hero of the 1992 World Cup was obviously Wasim Akram, and you would say together with Inzamam ul Haq. And Inzamam ul Haq, that 83 half centuries that he had was also a record until it was broken. And another thing, Inzamam ul Haq scored a century in his 100th Test match, which is a very rare incident. I mean, there's only been 7 players in the history of cricket who has done that, to score 100 in their 100th Test. So Inzamam was lucky with that as well. And in the late 90s, he hit a very good century at Hobart in Australia, and Australia should have won that Test match. Pakistan had Australia on the ropes. Australia were like nothing much with 5 wickets down, but then they had that excellent partnership between Justin Langer and Adam Gilchrist, that famous partnership that won the match for Australia. Otherwise, Inzamam's 100 at Hobart would have been a match-winning knock abroad as well. And there's another record in Inzamam's record. I mean, after Sir Don Bradman and Kumar Sangakkara, Inzamam ul Haq has the highest batting average in Test matches won. So that is an excellent record that Inzamam ul Haq has in his name as well. And Imran Khan, the great captain for Pakistan, always used to say that when it comes against pace, he said Inzamam ul Haq is the best batsman in the world, and that he had a lot of time to play his shot, which is very true. He had extra time to play his shot. He was never hurried by any bowler. And he said Inzamam had talent just like Brian Lara or Sachin Tendulkar, and that Inzamam ul Haq didn't know how talented he was, which I could agree with that statement with Imran Khan. He was such a supremely gifted batsman, Inzamam ul Haq. And he is the second batsman to pass 10,000 one-day runs in international cricket after Sachin Tendulkar. That is another feat by Inzamam ul Haq, and he was very good against spin as well. And once he scored a very good 138 not out against Bangladesh when Pakistan were on the brink of a really humiliating defeat against Bangladesh, who were still minnows in cricket. And Pakistan were almost beaten. Inzamam ul Haq batting and scoring 138 not out, and Pakistan won that match by just 1 wicket. I remember watching that match. Pakistan were on the brink of a defeat. Would have been a really humiliating defeat against Bangladesh, but Inzamam helping Pakistan to survive that scare. So Inzamam ul Haq, and by the way, he threw left-handed as well. If people will remember Inzamam by playing days, even though he was a right-hander, he used to throw left-handed. Even Ijaz Ahmad used to throw left-handed. So that is another different thing about Inzamam ul Haq. And Imam ul Haq, the one who the opener for Pakistan, who bats with the spectacles these days, Imam ul Haq is the nephew of Inzamam ul Haq. That is another information about Inzamam ul Haq. And there was once a big controversy in the 1997 Sahara Cup in Toronto, where India and Pakistan used to play. Someone from the crowd was making fun of Inzamam ul Haq, calling him a potato, and Inzamam ul Haq went to hit him with a cricket bat. I think he actually hit the guy as well, and there was a lot of controversy, and he was eventually pulled away by his teammates and even the police as well. But Inzamam was very upset about that, and rightfully so. You shouldn't be calling a player like Inzamam like a potato. So that is just one of the controversy incidents. And there's also one Test match that was forfeited by Pakistan once, an incident against England. So these are the couple of controversies that was in Inzamam's name. And Inzamam, by the way, he fell just 3 runs short of breaking Javed Miandad's all-time Pakistani record for most Test runs. He was 8,830. Inzamam ul Haq, but the record belongs to Yunus Khan now for Pakistan. He is the highest Test scorer for Pakistan. But Inzamam ul Haq, a lot of things to say. He was just an amazing batsman, super talented, super gifted batsman with a lot of timing, who batted with a lot of ease, and he played the pull shot extremely well, had an excellent cover drive, was really good with the flicks through the mid-wicket. He was really strong on the leg side as well, and his square cut as well. I mean, his sweep shots, he had every shot in the book, and he was really good on the front foot and on the back foot against fast and spin, but he was really better against pace. That is why Imran Khan said that he was the best batsman in the world against pace. So that is my video on Inzamam ul Haq, one of the greatest players that Pakistan have produced, and definitely one of the greatest batsmen of all time. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care. God bless you.